Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. How are you all? I hope you're all doing absolutely fine in the lovely winter in the UK. It's quite chilly today, but I'm okay. I've got my heated grips on, heated seat on, heated jacket, heated gloves. I'm toasty warm. So, I get asked a lot how to become a bike instructor. So I'm going to tell you how to become a motorcycle instructor in the UK. So there are 4 licenses you could possibly get as an instructor. Let's talk about them individually. But before that, let's talk about you. What do you need? What have you got to have? You've got to have a full motorcycle license and held it for 3 years and have literally 0 points on your license. They don't like points on your license. You can have a few, but I think it's anything more than 6 you ain't doing it. You must be a calm, patient person who can get the message across that you need in a calm manner. Don't be shouting at people. If you start shouting, you run out of talent. I tell all my guys that if you go shout, you run out of talent. Find a different way. There's many ways that people learn. It's up to you to find out how that person learns best, so you can put your message across, make sure that they get the right tuition and they're safe. You also have to have a DBS check, so to make sure you've not got a raving criminal record, you're not a murderer or anything like that. If all those things are good, then you can apply to a school to be an instructor. So your first license is what's called down-trained, and that is where the school will train you to be an instructor to do CBTs. Now, how long it takes is entirely up to you and the school. You can have a big long course, or you can come at weekends and stuff. But essentially, once the school believes you're ready to do CBTs on your own, they'll apply for your down-trained license. That's at the same point then as when you apply for your DBS check. Once that license appears, the DVSA will be down to see you very shortly to make sure that you are indeed carrying out the CBT course to a good standard. And a DVSA examiner from the CBT team will come down to make sure you're doing that correctly. If that's all good, they'll leave you alone for around about 4 years before you get revisited again. If you want to go further, you can then be DVSA qualified, if you like, assessed, DVSA assessed. It used to be called Cardington Assessed. It's changed now because Cardington's closed down. So that is a 2-day course where you go to Chatterton or Gillingham. And on that course there, you'll be assessed on how you give instruction and how you teach others to be instructors. And that's a big part of the course, is how are you teaching others to be instructors. If you pass that, and the pass rate isn't high, I have to tell you for first time people it's not high, so it's quite a difficult and stressful course. Once you've done that, you can then have your DVSA accredited CBT1 license, which again just allows you to do CBTs, but also allows you to teach others to do CBTs. You can then go for your direct access course. That's a half-day course, again at Chatterton or Gillingham, where you'll be assessed on how you deliver direct access training. And again, your school will teach you to do that, to deliver that. Should we go in, mate? Where should we go in? Thank you. Once you pass that, then you can take out people on direct access training for Mod 1 and Mod 2. If you want to go higher than that, the last one is ERS, Enhanced Rider Scheme. And that's where you can take people out on the DVSA's Advanced Train Scheme. The qualifications for that is that you must hold a recognised advanced qualification, a ROSPA or IM. You must pass the Advanced Hazard Perception and Theory test, which is a bit of a ball ache, but you have to pass that. Once you pass that, you can then apply to be an ERS instructor. And again, the DVSA will come out and check you on that as well to make sure you're safe and you're giving the right tuition. So that's how you become an instructor. It takes quite a while to become fully qualified, right up to DAS and ERS. But it's a very rewarding job. It can be quite stressful at times too. But it is good fun. You meet some lovely people. And you take someone from a basic lesson right through to the direct access course. It's fantastic. It really is good. So that is how you become an instructor. I hope that's been helpful to you if you want to be an instructor. Any questions, just fire them in the comments below. Happy to help you out and answer any questions. So, on this freezing cold day, I should bid you bye-bye for now. And I'll see you on the next video. Take care, bye-bye. But don't think you're riding motorcycles all day, because you're not. Because that is one of the big things that people think, you know, I'm going to ride a bike all day. No, you're not. If you're doing CVTs, you probably do some demonstrations, but the actual riding the bike, you probably do about 2.5, 3 hours a day. So there's not a lot of riding to be done. Direct access is slightly different. You do a lot more time on the bike, obviously doing Mod 2 training, but you've also got a lot of time you're doing Mod 1, that's on the training ground. So again, you're not riding unless you're demonstrating. So it's not all about riding motorbikes, it's about teaching people to ride them. Well, that's it. Thanks for listening and watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.